In this video, I'm going to show you just how dangerous it is to try to clean the earwax out of your own ear canals using a video endoscope. Coming up. Hi guys, Cliff Olson, Doctor of Audiology and founder of Applied Hearing Solutions in Anthem, Arizona. And on this channel, I cover a bunch of hearing-related information to help make you a better informed consumer. So if you're into that, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to click the bell to receive a notification every time I post a new video. There is no limit to the amount of products that people will try to use to pull earwax outside of their own ear canals. You have everything from the Q-tip, which is probably the most common thing that you would think of when people are trying to pull earwax outside of their ears, but some people even use keys to dig earwax out of their ears. And then the really ambitious individuals will buy some kind of funky product that they can get online, like this little corkscrew tool that you're supposed to stick into your ear canal, twist it, and it's supposed to grab onto all of your earwax and pull it out. And then you have these little suction devices that you can stick inside of your ear. You turn it on, it actually vibrates as well, and it has a little scooper on the end so you can try to dig out and suction out all of your earwax. But perhaps the most intriguing device that I have seen online that people will try to use to pull their earwax out is the video endoscope. Basically, a video endoscope is a camera that has a little light on the end of it. And these devices are designed to light up your ear canal, and then they attach these little wire loops on the end that you can use to try to dig the earwax outside of your ear canal. Many of these companies show videos of successful earwax removal. Now, I think removing earwax is satisfying, but the actors in their videos are absolutely having a blast using this tool. I mean, they're basically having an earwax removal party. This particular tool works by connecting it to your computer or smartphone, which will theoretically allow you to visualize your ear canal while safely removing the wax from your ear using the wire loop. And since these companies' advertisements clearly indicate that using the video endoscope is a fun, safe, and effective way to remove earwax, I figured I would go ahead and give it a try. Of course, I invited back retired nurse practitioner Heather Wen, who you may recognize from my ear candling video. Heather always has a healthy amount of earwax for us to remove about every 3 months. You can see here that she has built up a substantial amount of earwax both in her left ear and her right ear since the last time I removed it for her. And since Heather is a retired nurse practitioner who is very familiar with the anatomy of the ear canal, if anyone has a shot at visualizing their own ear canal and removing their own earwax, it would be her. After getting it set up with my smartphone, I let Heather go ahead and give it a try.
Right. In looking in ears, okay. I would be afraid that somebody would hurt themselves doing this. Because I'm trying to go in carefully.
Yeah.
And this is not easy at all.
Boy, that...
It's
so
when
I'm pulling earwax out, I use a speculum, and here I'll let you grab that.
Absolutely. And look at the little amount. I mean, if
I know, that's like
this
nothing.
is a tiny amount to try to get that out, and it's
How did Heather do? Well, basically she made multiple attempts trying to get the earwax outside of her ear canals using the video endoscope loop, but she wasn't able to get out any substantial amount. She maybe pulled out a few little tiny specks of it that we had to wipe off of the loop when she was done, but at the end of the day, it had no impact on actually pulling the earwax outside of her ear. But since Heather was unable to remove the earwax on her own, I figured that I would go ahead and give it a shot with her permission.
Okay, so it's not just me. I feel better now.
This is like the worst invention ever.
Yeah, so you could ask a friend to help, but come on. Now, are most of the ones on the market like this one? So this is similar to most of the ones that are out there? Yeah, this is basically what you can get on the market. I fared much better with the tool, but it wasn't because of the tool. It was basically because I was trying to position the loop in a way that would catch the most wax based on my experience of doing earwax removal. And since the camera is so bad on this particular tool, I wasn't really sure how much wax came out, I just know that some wax came out. But since I'm a licensed audiologist with years of training and earwax removal under my belt, it wouldn't be a correct representation of a friend or family member trying to remove earwax for you. So I went ahead and grabbed someone who is completely inexperienced with earwax removal, my front office assistant, Chris. Under my very close supervision, Heather wanted Chris to actually try to remove earwax outside of her ear to demonstrate if this is something that someone with zero training could actually do on a friend or family member, and this is what happened. Yep, that is what we call pushing earwax further inside. Ouch.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. No, that's okay. No,
yeah.
This
That's
You okay?
I'm good.
Okay, we knew that this could potentially be it.
So naturally, after Heather experienced pain by Chris using this tool on her ear, we decided to stop the experiment altogether, and don't worry, Heather's okay. After the failed earwax removal attempt, I safely removed Heather's earwax in the right ear. I was also able to remove the remaining earwax in her left ear following the partial removal using the video endoscope. Here's a before shot of Heather's right ear canal before using the endoscope. Following professional removal of the wax in Heather's right ear, you can clearly see that Chris inadvertently scraped Heather's ear canal and irritated her eardrum by pushing the earwax into it. You see, there were two main issues that we had with the video endoscope. Number one is that we couldn't actually see what we were doing, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of having a video endoscope. The end of it is too big. If it's too big, you can't actually get it inside of your ear canal, so you can maneuver the little wire tip on the end of it to try to get the earwax out. And you have no depth perception because it only has a single camera. You can't tell how far the earwax is inside of your ear if you can even see it at all. The second issue we had is the little metal curette on the end of this thing moves around too much. So when you stick this inside of your ear and you're trying to twist it around to grab the earwax, it just gets really flimsy and it makes it to where you really can't even grab that earwax. It is hard enough to pull earwax outside of your ears using the proper instrumentation that is very sturdy, but when you put a real flimsy piece of metal on the end of a video endoscope, it doesn't work so well. The moral of the story here is that removal of earwax by an untrained professional is extremely dangerous and should never be attempted. If Heather was unable as a retired nurse practitioner to remove her own earwax using a video endoscope, what makes you think that you would be able to do it? And while it would be great if tools like this actually worked and saved you some money trying to get earwax outside of your ears, it is a much safer option to spend a little bit of money to periodically go into your hearing care professional, have them remove the earwax for you, so you can save a lot of money down the road by not having a surgery to repair your eardrum. That's it for this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section below. If you like the video, please share it. And if you want to see other videos just like this one, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time.